Hello and welcome to our next video. In this lesson, we're going to get set up at AppHarbor, where we'll be hosting our applications. Now, AppHarbor is another tool or web tool out there that gives us the ability to do a lot of really cool stuff. This is a substitute for Microsoft's Azure. It's very similar in how it works. You can spin up multiple CPUs. Of course, if you start doing that, you have to pay money. But the cool thing is AppHarbor is entirely free. I don't need any special controls. I don't need to know anything else other than what I already know. And I can wire this up directly to my Bitbucket account and be able to push my commit to my Bitbucket account and watch it build and deploy on AppHarbor, which is really solid and awesome. So if you don't have an account, you'll need to sign up for one, of course, and it is free. And one last thing, we'll also be ultimately putting out here a database, which we can get a free shared instance of SQL Server. For the purposes of our course, it'll be completely adequate at about 20 megs of space, I believe, for free. So I already have AppHarbor account, go figure. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And what we'll need to do is create a new application. So hopefully I don't already have contact web here. It looks like I got contact data, so I should be good. And I'm in the United States, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you were in Europe, perhaps you might select Europe. Let's go ahead and create new called contact web. And we already have our contact web application ready to go. There are no installed add-ons. We'll come back to this and we'll get our SQL Server add-on here. But look at this nice little feature. You can do from GitHub, CodePlex, or Bitbucket. And again, since Bitbucket allows me private repos, it tends to be my favorite at this point in my career. So I'm going to configure Bitbucket to deploy to AppHarbor. And the really cool thing is that I just need to tell it what my application is that I want to use, which is Contact Web. And so I'm going to add that. And it bridges to Contact Web. And that has linked up my AppHarbor account for Contact Web with my Bitbucket Contact Web. And now the next time I commit my source and then push it to Bitbucket, it should automatically push and deploy on AppHarbor. So we get a built-in continuous integration for our development that we could literally push and deploy just by checking in our own changes and have it out on the web for anyone to see at a publicly accessible URL at AppHarbor. So to see our current application right now, of course, there's nothing. And so we don't have a build URL. We'll see that in the next video when we do our next commit and then push to Bitbucket so that we can see it working here at AppHarbor. But that wraps up our video about getting set up with AppHarbor. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.